As dusk settled over the town, I found myself drawn to a forgotten corner where an antique shop stood amidst the encroaching mist. Its windows, fogged and cracked, hinted at treasures long neglected by time. Inside, the air was thick with the scent of aged wood and dust, and shelves groaned under the weight of curiosities. My eyes wandered, seeking something out of the ordinary amidst the mundane relics of yesteryears. And then, nestled among tarnished brass candlesticks and chipped porcelain figurines, I spotted it, a keychain unlike any other. Its surface bore strange symbols etched in silver, glinting softly in the dim light. Intrigued, I reached out, feeling a chill run down my spine as my fingers brushed against its cold metal. There was an undeniable pull, as if the keychain itself whispered secrets of forgotten times and forbidden knowledge. Unaware of the ominous aura surrounding it, I made the purchase from the elderly shopkeeper, who regarded me with a knowing look. I should have recognized the warning in his eyes, but curiosity blinded me to the impending darkness. That night, as the moon hung low over the rooftops and shadows danced along the cobbled streets, I examined the keychain more closely. Its cryptic symbols seemed to shift and writhe in the flickering candlelight, hinting at a power beyond comprehension. It wasn't long before strange occurrences plagued the town. Shadows grew longer, twisting into sinister shapes that lurked at the edge of vision. Whispers echoed through the alleyways, carried on the wind like a warning. People spoke of nightmares of being chased by unseen horrors, with eyes that glowed like embers in the darkness. Some claimed to have seen figures in the mist, their faces obscured by veils of shadow and sorrow. The once tranquil town became a place of palpable fear. The laughter of children ceased, replaced by hushed conversations and nervous glances exchanged over hastily drawn curtains. Desperate to unravel the mystery, I delved into the town's history, tracing the origins of the keychain back to a time when dark rituals were whispered of in fearful tones. It was said that those who unlocked its secrets unleashed a curse upon themselves and their kin. With each revelation, the malevolent presence grew stronger. Doors slammed shut on windless nights, and the temperature dropped unnaturally whenever the keychain was near. It was as if the very fabric of reality had begun to unravel. The town's elders convened, their faces lined with worry and weariness. Together, we pieced together fragments of ancient texts and half-forgotten legends, hoping to find a way to banish the curse that had befallen us. Yet, with each failed attempt, hope dwindled like a dying flame. The keychain remained a focal point of terror, its dark influence spreading like tendrils through the hearts of the townsfolk. Then came the night of reckoning. In a final act of desperation, we gathered in the town square, armed with ancient charms and incantations passed down through generations. The air crackled with anticipation and fear. As the hour grew late and the moon reached its zenith, we confronted the cursed keychain. With trembling hands, I shattered it upon the cold stone pavement, the sound ringing out like a death knell in the silence of the night. For a moment, there was only the echoing silence. Then, a sigh seemed to pass through the town, a collective release of breath held for too long. The malevolent presence dissipated, carried away on the breeze. In the aftermath, we picked up the shattered remnants of the keychain, burying them deep within the earth where they could do no harm. The town slowly began to heal, though scars of the ordeal would linger for years to come. Now, as I recount this tale, I feel a chill creep down my spine once more. The memory of those harrowing days remains etched in my mind like the ghostly remnants of a nightmare, a reminder of the thin veil between curiosity and calamity. The cursed keychain may be gone, its dark influence vanquished, but the whispers of its malevolence linger in the wind, a cautionary tale for those who dare to unlock the secrets of the unknown. And so, dear viewers, heed my warning as you embark on your own journeys. Sometimes, the most innocuous of objects can carry the weight of untold horrors. Remember this tale and tread carefully in the shadows of the unknown. The aftermath of that fateful night left the town in a somber haze. The once bustling streets now bore the solemn footsteps of wary townsfolk, each haunted by their own memories of the terror that had gripped them. I often found myself pondering the events that unfolded, questioning whether it was mere chance that led me to that antique shop, or if some unseen force had guided my hand toward the cursed keychain. Despite the passage of time, the wounds inflicted upon our community ran deep. Families mourned loved ones taken by the madness that swept through our midst, forever scarred by the horrors they witnessed. The shop where I had first laid eyes upon the keychain remained shuttered, a relic of the past that none dared to enter. Its windows, now boarded up, served as a stark reminder of the darkness that had been unleashed. Rumors swirled through neighboring towns, tales of the haunted keychain and the tragedy it wrought upon our once peaceful enclave. Some dismissed it as superstition, while others spoke in hushed tones, unwilling to tempt fate. As for myself, I couldn't shake the feeling that the keychain's malevolent presence lingered, a spectre hovering at the edge of my consciousness. Dreams were plagued by visions of twisted corridors and echoing whispers that chilled me to the bone. Occasionally, I would catch a glimpse of a shadowy figure in the periphery of my vision, a fleeting reminder that the boundaries between reality and nightmare were thinner than I dared to imagine. It was during one such restless night that I awoke to find the remnants of the keychain beside my bed. Shards of metal gleamed dully in the moonlight, casting elongated shadows across the room. Heart pounding, I gathered the shattered pieces and buried them deep within the earth, hoping to sever the last ties to the cursed artifact. Yet even as I turned away, I could not shake the feeling that the darkness had not yet released its grip. And so, dear viewers, as I recount this tale of terror and tragedy, I implore you to heed its warning. In the pursuit of knowledge and curiosity, tread carefully, for not all mysteries are meant to be unlocked. The cursed keychain may lie shattered and buried, but its story lives on, a testament to the fragility of our world and the dangers that lurk in the shadows. Remember this, as you navigate the darkness of the unknown, for who can say what other secrets lie waiting to be discovered? What ancient powers slumber beneath the surface of our reality? Let this tale be a cautionary guide, a beacon of warning in a world fraught with peril. And with that, I bid you farewell, dear viewers. Until next time, may your nights be peaceful and your dreams free from the echoes of the cursed keychain and the horrors it unleashed upon our once serene town. As days turned into weeks, the town began to slowly reclaim its semblance of normalcy. The lingering sense of dread that once hung heavy in the air gradually dissipated, replaced by cautious optimism and a newfound vigilance. Yet, despite the outward calm, whispers of the cursed Keychain continued to echo through the town. Old tales resurfaced, passed down through generations like cautionary fables meant to deter the curious and warn the wary. Some believed the Keychain had been a vessel for an ancient curse, its origins lost in the annals of time. Others speculated darker theories that it had been crafted by malevolent hands to sow chaos and despair. I found myself drawn back to the antique shop, its presence like a magnet pulling me inexorably toward its weathered facade. The boards that once sealed its windows now hung loose, inviting glimpses into the shadows within. Inside, the air was stale with neglect, the shelves barren save for a few scattered remnants of forgotten treasures. The room felt smaller somehow, as if the very walls had closed in on themselves in a silent, unseen embrace. And there, amidst the debris of shattered dreams and fractured memories, I saw it, a glint of silver buried beneath layers of dust and decay. The remnants of the cursed Keychain lay before me, a haunting reminder of the past. As I reached out to touch it, a shiver ran down my spine. The metal was cold to the touch, sending tendrils of ice through my veins. In that moment, I knew that despite our efforts, the darkness had not been fully exorcised.